Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and at the end of this love reading I'm going to be adding in a bonus for you. It's going to be slightly different than what I usually do. I will be channeling the angels and having a look at what it is that they would like you to know about your life, about the issues that you're facing, a few things that maybe you should look into, adjust going forward. Valentine's Day is coming up, isn't it? All right, let's have a look. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Hope you all are doing well, keeping safe, keeping healthy. All right. Interesting. Awkwardness. Oh my gosh, it's so awkward. Your situation. That's never good. That's never good when things are awkward. So just to let some of you know who are new here, I do channel through my higher intuitive self. I actually don't channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And also, only at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. However, like I mentioned, that little bonus piece that I'm going to have, it has many more angels than just those three. Interesting. All right. They're not bad. These are feelings and emotions that your person of interest is going through. They're feeling currently. However, I spoke too soon, didn't I? Betrayal. Okay. So it is a little dark. There are some dark feelings in this connection that are kind of, this person's wanting to avoid what they have done, what they've said. They're kind of in denial. And it's wasting a lot of time between the both of you because they're not really opening up to you, are they? All right, let's see. We have here embracing the shadow, power, awakening, relationship, sensuality, mothering, betrayal, illusion. Then we have centering under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, what happened between us, whatever intimacy and energetic feelings that we've had, things right now are very awkward. They're awkward for me, and there's a whole lot of feelings of just being uncomfortable. This environment is no longer comfortable. And because of this awkwardness, I keep my distance. You have seen a part of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and maybe even aggressive. And because of that, there's a part of me that just wants you to embrace this shadow side of me, because this is who I am. I can't change. It's a part of me, this dark side, that you have discovered. I wish you never would have seen this side of me. But what's done is done. You did. That can't change. I do feel that there is this desire to have power. You have power over me. You don't even know this. There's a realization that in this connection, there is this power that you hold over me. It's a feeling of temptation. You have no idea how much power you have over me. You make me emotionally weak. Weak in the knees, emotionally vulnerable. You have this power of doing this, melting my heart, seducing me without even trying. But I don't show that. I don't show that you make me so weak. In recent times, I've come to this realization, I've had this aha moment, where the world now looks very different. I see things through your perspective, through your eyes. I put myself into your shoes, and now I see how you used to view us and this situation and our connection. Time has gone by, and I have stayed awake at night through many moons, many phases of the moons that have gone by. Awake in bed, just thinking about you, thinking about what type of relationship this is, what it was, and what it can be. There's no doubt you are on my mind. And I do think about a long-term committed connection, but so much has happened that this feeling of just being awkward, it's just not healthy anymore. I do admit you are very sensual, very sexy. Everything about you is alluring, it's tempting, it's so tantalizing. You tease me even though you don't even know. Everything that you wear just is so nice on you. You are very seductive. And you melt a part of me. And it's hard for me to not think about you in this way. I find it difficult. I do feel this sense of nurturing. You have always been, and I have sensed this from you, that you have always been someone who is very kind, caring, compassionate, loving, providing shelter, food, clothing. You are that type of person who wants to give. At least to me. I felt this a long time ago. And I have seen in you a person that has unconditional love. This soft, gentle, and feminine quality that you have. This nurturing quality that you have. It is something that I do treasure. I just never valued it when I should have. Value. I took you for granted. I know that in this connection I have betrayed you. There is a sense of betrayal in this connection. Now there is a lack of truth, there's a lack of faith, a whole lot of doubt. You thought you knew me, but it turned out that you never really knew me at all. I know you gave a lot of yourself to me, and your hand, I held your hand in my, I held your heart. I held your heart in my hand. And I knew I had it. I started squeezing it. And I would let go, and I'd squeeze it and then let go. On and off. In and out relationship. Was I committed? Not to your liking. Was I there for you? No. Instead, now it seems as if I manipulated you. And for this reason, I have started to keep my distance. I hide behind a veil I hide behind a false mask. I don't want to tell you what it is that I'm feeling. It's wrong what I'm feeling. It's embarrassing what I've done. This is why I hide, because everything that I've done has become so awkward. It's very uncomfortable. And there's a part of me that fears what would happen. Overall, right now I feel this feeling of just being centered. I realize now that you, out of all the people that I've met, you are the one person that actually has the ability to ground me. I feel grounded. I feel like there's this equal balance when I am with you and when I think about you. And I also feel a spiritual connection, that there's something about you that not only does it see everything on the outside, but on the inside of me it does as well. And you have changed my life in that way. The problem is, Aries, I only realized this a little too late. It's been a while, and there has been distance because of the sense of betrayal in this connection where things should have been very promising. You were trying to work on this, but from my side, it was very selfish. All right, Aries. Holy Hannah. Wow. That was, I felt that there was a lot of words coming into my mind, but a lot of emotions too. Even some of you might not 100% resonate when I was talking about the betrayal aspect here, but some of you may, some of you might. So it's pretty, it's pretty interesting. This person is at a phase in their life now where you were together for some time, something bad happened, and now they're realizing what's going on. For some of you, you literally may feel that, you know what, you're too late. For others of you, you may want to give this person a second chance if they step up and they come back into your life. You're not going to be approaching this person. This person's going to be approaching you, if anything, because this person has to go through a lot of healing, a lot of maturing. They have to mature in order to be with you. And the reason I say that, I don't see any regret cards. I don't see any wisdom cards. I don't see any grief cards, right? So we have to have that grief, that regret, that wisdom that comes through in order for a person to mature, in order for them to change. I'm still getting over this darn flu that I had. So please forgive me if I keep clearing my throat, guys. All right, let's have a look here. This is the Lover's Path Tarot. Interesting. Let's just fall right out. Okay. 3 of Cups. There you go. So this is, or these are reasons. Why did this connection go downhill? For some of you, you might know what the reasons are. For others of you, you may still be wondering because this person just ghosted you. And you're still like caught in the wind. You're just wondering, what happened? Why did this person leave me? Why did this person ghost me? So at the very least, these are messages that they may be a small portion of what really happened, but at least hopefully it'll give you some clarity as to what caused the problem in the first place within this connection. Okay, we have here the 3 of Cups. Traditionally, what happens here, this is a card that talks about celebration and joy and happiness and unions. It does talk about all of that. However, I'm reading the reverse. So something that was once worth celebrating is no more. There's a lack of joy, there's a lack of happiness, and there's a lack of a union. Any type of feelings of satisfaction no longer exist. There's a lack of peace. For some of you, this might resonate. Just a small portion of you. Peace between family, generations, or enemies. So this actually in reverse means that there's a lack of peace between family, generations, or enemies. So there's something here that was dealing with other people. Okay, somebody here may have been a family member or many family members who are against this connection. Some just may be enemies, people who are jealous. They may be like, you know what, you're not supposed to be with this person because of blah, blah, blah. Might be making up rumors, might be making up stories. Some of them might be legitimate. If you have so many people sometimes telling you something about the person you love, you have to think about that logically. Myself, a long time ago, I never gave a shit, right? And I'd get hurt. So when you know there's way too many people saying the same thing, there's a reason why people say what they say. We also have here a situation where this person may have been celebrating a lot, and it says here involving women. So for all of you, well, females out there, and maybe even like females and females, whatever it is, it talks a lot about involving the feminine energy, overindulging. It's not good. It's like kind of saying that you're going to go to a party, however, you're making out with a bunch of people at the party, right? That's kind of what the situation is. Or kind of lying to somebody. Either way, it's a lot of drinking, it's a lot of celebration, it's a lot of people. Eeks. I'm getting a naughty word. Okay. I'm getting a naughty word. Orgy. I hope not. Tiny portion of you. Teeny tiny. 2. I'm getting the number 2. 2% of you experience that this person might have actually been involved in something like this. Oh, they're just horny. That's not good for you. I'm sorry. You need somebody who's beyond that phase. Okay? You need somebody who is very committed. Yeah, you can't change people. It's not possible. There's an evolution to each human being. And it takes them time. Your track, your speed of your train, of your life, might be fast. That person's track's really slow. That's the difference here. Your mindsets, your speed is different. You're much more wiser. This person may not be so. And so it's difficult to merge and go at the same pace because you're just not aligning. There's no alignment there. And what would you do? Would you actually slow your track to try to meet up with this person? Is it worth it? Do you want to bring yourself down to that person's level? There's something going on here where this person was not truthful to you, and it could have been a third-party situation, guys. Not all of you are going to resonate. It's not a personal reading. But there's something here where either people were involved in causing problems in this connection. Could have been family, could have been friends, could have been another lover, a secret lover, or something like that. Here we have another issue that occurred here was overindulgence. So this person may have overindulged with you or with others. Procrastination. You may have been expecting this person to do something. Get up and go get a job, for example. And they kept saying, yeah, I will. But the entire time, they were not making the effort. That's an example. Procrastination can be for anything. I'm going to get a divorce. Yeah, but when? It's been like 5 years. You still haven't filed. Procrastination. So something's going on here where this person has been procrastinating. And the card suggests it's time to get back to work. Now, procrastination, the key word here. Analyzing this, right? Procrastination. Why does somebody procrastinate? Fear. They're afraid of the inevitable. They're afraid of the unknown. They don't want to take that leap. They're very comfortable where they are, what they know, and being the manipulative kind of person that they are. This is what they know. This is why people sometimes procrastinate, because it's very different from what kind of routine they're going to get into. this is something that happened to this person. They were procrastinating on whatever level that is. You know, apply it to your life accordingly. That was one of the main issues here in this person's life. Overindulgence and procrastination. We also have here the Prince of Arrows. Sorry, where's the Prince of Arrows? Prince of Arrows. I'm going to look at the time. Okay, that's fine. Prince of Arrows. Yikes. This talks about decisiveness, clarity, and determination. Now, because I'm reading the reverse, it actually talks about a lack of decisiveness, not being able to make a decision. The reason why is because there was a lack of clarity in this person's heart and mind. And there was a lack of determination. You see, you just had procrastination here. With this card, you have a lack of determination. You have to be determined in order to do something. If you do something and you're determined, then you're no longer procrastinating. But this is what this person was doing earlier, and that's a problem. You can't change other people's ways. They have to change on their own. You can only guide them so much. You can't really fix a person. You can't. They have to help themselves to some degree. You can give them the supports, but that's it. It's just like I'm seeing a little child right now. I'm seeing a tricycle, a little girl, cute little pigtails. She's adorable. She's tiny, and she's riding a little bicycle. It's blue and white. Seat is white, handlebars are white, the rest of it's sky blue, like baby blue. The parents, or whoever it is, the adult, is supporting them along the way. But eventually this child is able to take off on their own and drive, or rather ride the bike independently. It's kind of similar to what this person's going through. It's like they need a little bit of guidance, but then once they have that push, you have to stand back and you have to see what this person's going to do. If they improve, that's great. If they don't, then all you can literally do is just, you know what, I did enough. I've helped enough, and I can't do any more. There's only so much a person can do. And there's no doubt it is very draining because it's a repetitive cycle. No pun intended with a little cycle. Here we have Prince of Arrows. Let's go forward. What does it say here? Not understanding as much as one would like to. Feeling unable to stand up for oneself and be inarticulate. Okay, feeling unable to stand up for oneself. To some degree, this person may have seemed like they had a lot of pride and ego, and their beliefs, I'm getting the word beliefs, were very strong. The only thing is 10%. There was a portion of them in their life where they did not feel confident whatsoever. They felt very unsure of themselves. So they didn't want to take like a leap of faith or do anything forward because they were very unsure. This is exactly why there was a lack of clarity, there's a lack of determination, which led to that sense of procrastination. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. I love this deck. I love the illustrations on it. So pretty. Now, let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. It just popped right up. Let's have a look at what it is in this connection that may happen, any type of actions this person might take towards you, any intentions that they may have. Very nice cards, actually. Holy smokes. Yeah, really good. Really good. All right. Page of Cups. Page of Cups here talks about an individual. This is this person who, it's a page. This is not somebody. Remember, this person doesn't have much confidence. So they are going to definitely, this is an action card. They are going to reach out to you. Yes, at some point in time, they will. It's going to be very soft, very gentle. And it might not even be romantic. It might just be, hey, how's it going? But their intention is definitely to have a second chance with the Judgment card here. Very nice. You have 2 major arcanas here. Page of Cups, they're going to be either apologizing or maybe just giving you a quick message, something that'll be very soft and gentle. It's not very bold. This person's not a king. They're not going to come back into your life or come into your life as a king. Are they a little aggressive? They don't want to lose the opportunity of losing you altogether. You do have here a little bit of an upgrade in the attitude and personality. A Knight of Swords, wanting to come back into your life or come into your life and sweep you off your feet. Why? Because they're afraid of losing you. How are they afraid of losing you? If you keep your distance, if you don't give them the time of day, if you ignore them for quite some time, focus on yourself, then they will know that you're moving on. And that creates fear. Fear is a motivator, and that's why this dude's on his horse. He's running. He's going fast. He doesn't want to lose what he has. But it can only happen after there's some distance between the both of you so that they can actually feel this pull, this energy, this lack of your energy in their life. They can only feel that value then. This is why it's kind of important sometimes to keep your distance from a person. We have here also Justice. Why are they coming back into your life? Because of the Justice card. They know that in this connection there was not an equal give and take. The lack of this feeling of equality, this person now sees how they treated you and how they want to make things right. So it really irritates them, it really upsets them knowing how they treated you in the past, and now what they want to do is make amends. They want to be better. They want to make things right between the both of you. They no longer want to be in this kind of this arrangement, and it's not voluntary from your side. It's just the way things are. Really amazing, the Judgment card. Justice and Judgment, right? You go to the Justice office to get judged. Here, this person finally has decided, you know what? I want to make things right, and I want to have and try to have a second chance. And that is something that this person really wants to do. It's an action card. This person wants to have a second chance with you, and this time around they want transparency, they want clarity, they don't want anything hidden. And things may not have been hidden from you, your side, Aries, but there were certain things in this connection, or remember the illusion card, that were just not clear. Like there was a lot of things that were in hiding. So they want a lot of clarity this time around. Really good action cards. You got 1, 2, 3 action cards I see here, with the intention of wanting to make things right. So yes, this person is going to reach out to you. However, they have unsettled business first. 9 of Wands. They need to settle their business before. Now, by business, I mean problems, their issues, the burdens, restrictions. They have certain, so they're looking into the future right now, and they're thinking that there's certain things that they need to fix and heal before they get into a connection with you. And so what they feel is that if they were able to break down some barriers, to put up some barriers, but get rid of the things that they no longer need, if they can live without it, they want to fix everything in their life before they enter your life. So it's important for them to kind of, like I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye, I'm seeing a pathway, so a nice little swervy pathway. And this person is trying to create their own path so that their fate and destiny, it's much more easier for them to reach the final destination. But on the way there, they know intuitively that there's going to be problems. So what they're trying to do is get rid of certain things that are going to cause them any issues. So is this person going to reach out? Yes, they are. However, they need to deal with their stuff first, and afterwards they will reach out. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Okay. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Listen to your intuition. So this is your higher intuitive self that has had more experience. Usually I call this the soul. In your crown chakra, center of your mind. It's different from your spirit, which is literally kind of like an embodiment of your body. It's like a signature. The spirit is like a signature of your body, your personality. But it grows. It's not something that's very ancient and old. It's old as your body is. The soul, however, is much more older, much more wiser, much more ancient. And so that is your intuition. Sometimes we talk to ourselves and we actually have a conversation. And we make decisions based on that. Should I do this? Nah. Who are you talking to? That is your soul having a conversation with your spirit. That's okay. Just try not to argue with yourself. All right. There is a lot going on in this connection. They do want you to listen to your intuition. Listen to the patterns. Listen to and understand the things that have happened before. Don't ignore things. This is something that appears to be kind of a pattern here, that certain things have happened. Maybe you've forgiven this person way too many times to the point where they keep taking advantage of you. For some of you, a small, tiny portion of you may be feeling that. 24% of you. And 24 might also be an important number, just to let you know. I see numbers. I see many things these days, but numbers is one of them. Right now they're saying, even if you want this to happen, it's not the right time. Not right now. However, are you ready for any of these changes that may occur? Yes, you are. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, you are actually ready to tackle on whatever it is that's going to happen in this connection. Remember how I was saying you can't really fix a person? You can't really like change them. You can only guide them. Well, you have here compromise. Compromise means that this person needs to change, and it's not only going to be you. You can't just bend over backwards and accommodate this person. It has to be an equal give and take, a two-way street. And so for this reason, this person, for example, they have to meet you halfway. They have to adjust, accommodate, and you do the exact same thing. They do a little, you do a little, and then you meet in the middle. That's the only way it's going to work, by a compromise. There's certain things that you're going to have to let go of, and they're going to have to let go of, if you want this connection to actually be successful. We also have here in the near future, there are going to be some positive things, and they are saying to remain positive and take action. We have also here perfect timing. The thing is, give it some time. And intuitively, you'll know when it's time for you to reach out to this person. There's going to be a time when it could be that you reach out to this person, because it does take to take action and be very positive. Perfect timing. So, for example, that Page of Cups that we had, right? And then the Knight of Swords, right? So this person's rushing into your life. For example, they rush into your life, they say their piece, and then they go away. Well, the ball is in your court now. What do you want to do? This is the time when you're going to be taking that action. Now, we also have here under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, there's something better. This usually means to me there's something better than this connection. There's something better than the situation or this person. Whatever it is, there's something better than what you are in right now. For some of you, it may resonate to be that there's a better person out there. It's a very tiny portion of you. The majority of you, you're kind of stuck in a situation and you think maybe that this is the way it's always going to be. This is the way it's always been. However, the angels here are saying that there's something better than the situation that you're stuck in as well. There's also someone better. Either way, the result is going to be something positive, because you are going to sense that it's something better that has come along into your life. My dear Aries, that is this part of your reading. Now, something exciting. On my website, I have something called, what is it? Spiritual Journey Package or something like that. It's not open right now, so it's not easy to purchase because I'm not doing those readings currently. I have my focus on love readings currently, but this is the deck I use, the Goddess Oracle deck, when I use to help people. So the way this works, it sounds weird, okay? There's a part, sections of my brain, my head, my mind, like my actual head, and I hear the voice of who we call God. I hear Ishu, who's Jesus. I hear Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and if there's any other angels, sometimes I hear collective, a bunch of angels talking at the same time. And so this is something that I do with that type of a reading, but I'm going to do that today here with you guys. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, Aries, this is any messages from heaven. That's basically what it is. And heaven is a different dimension. It's an actual dimension that exists. It's just different. It's not where we are. It's far away from here, actually. On a different frequency that we can't really be around. Ooh, you just literally had the awkward card earlier, didn't you? All right, let's see. Now, these are for you. I'm going to be telling you guys suggestions that the angels are making, certain things that they feel that you need to perhaps fix or heal in your life, if it's possible. All right. Aw, that's good. Aries, very nice. These are suggestions from... So most of this right now is coming from Raphael, probably because he's a healing. He helps with healing. All right. I'm just looking at the time. Okay. First card's the strongest here, embracing the shadow. A lot of you are feeling awkward about this situation. They are telling you to not be so awkward. If you feel this is an uncomfortable situation, the universe has put you right in. Get comfy. Deal with it. Because there is no use being awkward, because both parties are not talking here. Whatever this person was feeling, like we saw earlier, you had this card. Yeah, there's a lot of awkwardness. However, they're saying they may be awkward. But it's important for you not to be awkward anymore. Try to embrace what has happened. Try to be okay with it. Sometimes things are uncomfortable, and it's a lesson sometimes that we have to learn. The next card is surrender. I'm getting the message. Accept things for the way they are. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, saying this. Thank you. Accept things for the way they are. Certain things you can't change, but you will know how to live with it and deal with it. This is the card surrender, right? So it's like you are surrendering yourself to the situation, but being able to absorb it, being able to learn from it. Here we also have abundance. Archangel Gabriel is saying this again. He's saying, try to work on your self-worth. Invest in yourself and try to work on your self-worth. Many of you are starting to feel very worthless. Many of you are starting to feel like you don't have potential. You may have some money problems, monetary problems, or there may be money problems either where there's just too much or maybe too less. Even if people have too much money, there's still life that's crap. Like, it happens. But whatever it is, they're saying to discover your full potential. Don't think that you're not talented. That's what I'm getting. You are. There's some type of talent that you have. Hold into your full potential. And you guys may hear me talking under my breath. That's me repeating what they're saying so I can say it out loud. Okay. Who is this? Oh, I'm getting Raguel. Archangel Raguel is saying, remember to laugh. Because life throws many curveballs. Specifically, he just said that, curveballs. Life throws many curveballs. Metatron as well, I'm getting the name Metatron. Life throws many curveballs at you. Take it with a grain of, oh man, what's it called? A grain of salt? I guess so. Take it with a grain of salt. But understand that things don't last forever. This too shall pass. And you will learn from what has happened. Do what makes your heart happy. And the universe around you and inside of you will be happy. Wow, Aries. This was really nice. This was really strong. They are here. And there was a variety of them that actually just spoke. Very nice. For some of you, and I'm hoping that this is many, many of you, they provide guidance according to what you're feeling. So these are your feelings. Some of you are feeling really awkward. Some of you are having a problem accepting what has happened. Some of you are not really seeing your full potential in life. And some of you are just sad. They want you to laugh and be happy. This is their message. That's because they love you. All right, Aries. I know this was a little different, but I wanted to do something that is very much catered to you, and I didn't want to read from my typical angel cards that I have. This is me interpreting it directly from the source. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the very best. And definitely remember, just stay positive. Stay positive. Be in a positive environment. Be around positive people. And things will always be attracted to you that is positive. If you're negative, definitely there's a lot of negativity out there and it does get attracted to you. So I hope that this last little bit, if you need to, literally write it down. Write down affirmations for yourself that I'm going to do this, I'm going to be this. And it will definitely lift your spirit up, lift your soul up. Your soul already knows this. It's your spirit that has to feel this. And that is your body, your mind, and your heart have to feel this. All right, Aries. I love you all. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again. Bye now.